Owen, welcome to the 2025 signing day. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Yeah. A little bit chilly, but keen to get into it.
Should have brought your jacket on.
Should have.
So let's dive in. Where do we begin with your recruitment journey?
Oh mate, it's been a journey, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to take the lead and maybe give a little bit of insight as to how it's gone, and then maybe we can dive a little bit deeper, because I think out of everyone that I recruited this year, yours was definitely the most challenging.
Yeah.
Rewarding nonetheless, but challenging.
No, it's definitely been a process. I've been in contact with a few different colleges, and gone in deep. First of all, with Soka. Yeah. We went did quite a bit of work with them, and it looked like it was going to get wrapped up after weeks and weeks, and then didn't fall through. Then we had to reassess where we were, and we went again, and eventually landed on Erskine, and that's also been a process as well, but just keep working. After a couple months, that's gone through really well. And that just with the visas has been definitely something.
The visa situation definitely threw a spanner in the works. This recruiting cycle. For me, I think I had about 7-8 guys that, when the announcement came out at the end of May that we had a pause on visas, it was like, okay, this is going to be interesting. But you've all got there, thankfully. Well, let's go back to California and Soka for a minute, right? We did put all of our eggs in one basket.
We did.
I think you were heavily influenced on what I had to say, and if we could have gone back, maybe we should have broadened it out a little bit further, early days, but I was very confident, having been to Soka, met the coaching staff, been to the school, seen what their plans were for the future. I felt like it was a good fit. I think we could have both agree on that. And things didn't work out. Do you want to shed some light on that experience on a whole?
Yeah. So all started out, got in touch with the coach. He sounded really, like, me and him gelled really well, really quickly. Yeah, you guys did, didn't you? Yeah, no, he was great. He got me in contact with one of the guys, and I'm like, this sounds like a really great fit for me. Really, like, the education standard looks really good. And the team as well, based on what I heard, as well as the facilities of the school. Yeah, it was setup. It was amazing.
Southern California,
it was amazing. And so I was really keen, and maybe in hindsight probably should have just caught it a bit with just putting all our eggs in one basket. But I really thought that, like, it looked really likely that I was going to end up going to them. But then after all the recruitment, after weeks and weeks, it ended up not going. My application didn't get accepted because they just had a really large influx of applications, and mine didn't get accepted. And unfortunate as it is, but it happens. It's different.
It was a sort of kettle of fish that we attacked. The school was very heavy on academics, and they kind of pushed athletics to the side a little bit, and I think that would be fair in saying that. I think even the coaching staff may potentially agree with me with that comment, but it is what it is, right? We had to then pivot, and I think on the second time around we went through, a lot more people came and were interested. I also think the recruiting cycle was a little bit different then. The season had finished over there. A lot more people were actively recruiting. There was a lot of moving parts, but we ended up settling on Erskine, a couple of other schools that were interested. What made you go, okay, this is where I want to go? What sort of influence did the coach have on that decision as well?
So in that whole post-Soka process, there was a few colleges that I was in contact with, and it was all kind of in the space of a week or a week and a half, where I had my first interviews with all the coaches. And so I had interviews, and one really stuck out with me, and that was Coach Gould at Erskine. And the reason is he was just the way that he talked to me and the way that he explained how his philosophy of coaching was really just stuck with me, really about the team.
Yep.
And really philosophical in how he wanted. Very good communicator. And he really, like, even after his interview, I'm like, you know, this guy is something else.
I think it was another one where we both kind of went,
yeah,
this could be the one.
Yeah, no, he was absolutely unreal. And that's ultimately why I chose Erskine, and why I'm, you know, really keen on you know, whatever experience I'll get over there.
Yeah, for sure. Look, personally, I take my hat off to you. I work with a lot of kids in this space that can be slow, that can be, you know, tough to get back to me, you know, take their time on tasks, etc. You were fantastic. You were super diligent. Anytime we needed anything, there was a very quick turnaround. You were super responsive to coaches. I think you handled yourself really well in every interview that you went into, because I got a lot of feedback from those programs that we put you in touch with, which is great. It's a testament to you and your family. You know, having the experience that you had, which was quite a unique one. We haven't gone too in depth for everyone that knows, but there was a lot of different moving pieces with Owen's recruitment cycle. You know, we started, you were one of the first ones out the block because all your video footage was ready, etc. It literally took 9 months to finally get it, like, where, okay, it was probably what, a week ago that we kind of went, phew, okay, I think we're done now. It was a long old process. But obviously having that experience, gone through it at a high level, a lot to deal with, like, what advice would you give to maybe other young kids that are going down this path?
So I think, first of all, really, when you're going into this kind of experience and where you want to go over to the US, there's a lot of different things to do. And really, at the end of the day, it's you that's going over. And so that's why you have to take ownership of everything.
Which you did really well, by the way.
Thank you. But yeah, no, it's really important that it's you that's driving it, not, like, obviously, like, my parents have been really, really influential and helped me a lot in getting through it all. But
you have to drive it, don't you?
Yeah, you have to drive it. At the end of the day, it's all up to you. And you have to be on top of everything. And, you know, despite even in my situation where, you know, you're trying to drive a lot of it, sometimes it does, you know, drag out, and you've got to be prepared for that. And that's why it's really important to be on top of everything.
And have your plans B's and C's in place.
That's right, 100%.
And be actively on the ball.
100%.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. But thank you very much for your insight. I do think out of all the interviews that we do today, for any young kid looking, there's going to be a bit of value to take away from it. But
cheers.
Wish you all the best over there.
Appreciate it. Thank you.